And we are back with the brand new edition, of course. And yeah, I'm fucking late. I'm late. But that's okay. I'm late because, well, because all you bitches are fucking spiraling. That's why I'm late. So I'm super excited because on the intensive today, we're going to be doing 3 techniques. That's not to be confused with 6. 3 techniques. Which, if you are, in case, what up, Angela girlfriend? What up, Ness girl? Oh, I made a mistake. I'll send you the right one. If you are part of my intensive, we're doing 3 techniques today. One is going to be very emotional because you're going to release everything, all your insecurities. Who the fuck needs to work on self-concept when you can just release them all at one time? You know what I'm saying? And embody the person that you want to become. We're going to do that. On top of that, we're going to do timeline jumping. We're going to go hop on in and talk to Honey Bunny. It's actually a very simple technique. And then we're also going to release anxiety. There's that. But don't even trip. What up, demand? But don't even trip. Because what up, Jackie girlfriend? Because if you are not a part of the intensive, because we have a small group of people, small, not small. The math wasn't mathing. That's Bevy's fault. But if you're not a part of that, it's okay. Because if you are a super fan, don't even trip. I got your back, buttercup. Because guess what we're doing on Saturday? The same shit. The same shit. Yep. But if you want to participate in those techniques, you have to be a super fan. So, who does not have anxiety? Flashy. It's like the name of the game. I'm so anxious about this. And so what I'm going to do is help demolish that. Because you're suffering from anxiety when it comes to your SP. And that's honestly, the only reason for that is because you don't know the outcome. That's all it is, okay? Anxiety is fear of the unknown. But what if you knew? Okay? When you know the outcome of something, anxiety goes away. When you know the outcome. There's that part. And y'all are pissing me off today. You're not just pissing me off, you're pissing Bevy off. I mean, I was exhausted. I was like, I'm ready to take a fucking nap. And Bevy's like, you've only been up for like 3 hours. I was like, I know, now we're exhausted by people's nonsense, which of course we're going to get into, but I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Jen, and I am obviously your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption, everything else to work in your favor. I already know that sounds good. You click the follow button, subscribe button, wherever you're watching from. I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks, so I'm here to help you do the same. I have managed to actually cut that fucking time in half. So, and I did my first fucking time around. That's how that works, okay? So, I mean, I'm not like a pro at manifesting SPs. I mean, I'm good at it. But like, I manifested my boyfriend. Like 55,000 SPs, you know what I'm saying? For myself, at least. So if you are interested in having me manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you can get your shit right, all links are in my bio. When you decide you want to get out of your own fucking way, because it's really annoying. What up, Tyrese? Oh, Tyrese, you have to be here on Saturday when I do. But you're gonna have great things happen to you when you go home. But Tyrese, you're gonna have to join my exclusive live for my super fans on Saturday, because I'm gonna walk you through some techniques. I have 3 of them already planned out in my handy dandy little book. Okay, so there's that. We also have guided meditations, hypnosis audios, all the fucking shit. Like, you want, what do you want? We're at your liege. We have a WhatsApp group, which you should literally do the WhatsApp group, like that. We also have text coaching, all the things, because we're here to help you get your shit. We are the low price leader in the coaching space, and that is because we want to help as many people as possible. And we can't do that if we're charging fucking $1 million. You know what I'm saying? We'll just let other people do that shit. We'll let other people scam people. We don't scam people around here. There's that part. Okay? Okay. We talk mainly about SPs around here. If you don't like that shit, you can scroll right on up to the next live. But we are not exclusive to SPs around here. So if you have a question on things that you're currently experiencing with your SP, drop it down in the comments below. And if you want to know how to manifest weight loss, health, appearance change, business success, money, all that shit, I've done it all. So I only teach what I have successfully manifested. So there's that. Well, Tyrese, I think when I do them though, you automatically get a copy of the replay. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I'm pretty sure I read that shit somewhere. Okay, so there's that. We do not abandon you around here, but some of you guys, we want to just ghost because you guys, you're on the way out. Some of you are way the fuck out. And we're going to get into that shit because I'm hella fucking annoyed. And so is, I know Bevy and Tamara, we're all annoyed. Why? Because y'all be reading way too into the shit, wanting 55,000 affirmations. What do I need to say about this? What affirmation should I say about this? That shit is dumb. So we're going to do all that. We're going to eliminate all of that. But we do have a friendly contest every day on TikTok Talk. So if you share this live or repost this live, then you'll be able to win some amazing prizes. Yesterday, we were supposed to give away a coaching session. We will do that shit today. I promise. Okay? And I'll pick somebody at the end. I will pick somebody. But then I get overwhelmed and I get anxiety about it. I'm just kidding. I don't have anxiety. So, Garrett, you want to know how it works for me to manifest for you. We jump on a call. You do not have to fill out the whole form, but at the bottom of the form it says schedule a call. It's like in block letters in bold. Okay, so you schedule a call with me. We jump on a call, and then we recreate your SP. I listen to what you have to say about I need old story because that's very important. So I listen to what you have to say, and then I tell you exactly where you're going wrong, and then we work in alignment together. So you have a very simple part to play. If you play your part, your SP will conform. That's all it takes. It's like the simplest, easiest thing in the world. So if you're interested, yes. The link is in the bio. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, you can always catch them on the Tube of the U. I do post them there almost every single day. If TikTok and YouTube cooperate with me, I post them every day on the Tube of the U. So while you're there, subscribe. Watch them. But stop watching them. Why don't you actually start fucking, I don't know. Here's a clever concept. Why don't you actually start implementing? I don't have any of my lights on. I have none of my lights on. Let there be light, bitch. This one required me to, we're not doing all that. We're just going to do this one. Oh, Elena, long time no talksy. Okay, so how to manifest a text even if he's gone. Okay, Akma. So you need to stop identifying with him being gone. Okay? Stop identifying that. A lot of you guys want them to text you, call you, do all these things. And that's fine. You can have whatever the fuck you want. There's no limit to what you want, what you can have. But in order for you to have that, you need to see the version of that person that would do that for you. Okay, that texts you all the time. That is not gone, because if he's gone, right? Like that's how that works. When you're gone, you're gone. So he's not gone. He's here. He's coming back. He wants nothing more than to be with me right now. Y'all be reading way too into shit, and it's fucking annoying me. Okay, what up, hey girlfriend? What up, Ann? Okay, so the amount of spiraling that has been, look, you guys made me fuck up my bangs. I have not used Taylor's shit yet. I'm going to use it tomorrow. Okay, so the amount of spiraling that you guys are doing is fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Akma, you can assume he's here. Yes and no. So you don't need to live in the end, but you need to live in the end of knowing how this plays out. Okay, me and SP together. This is where anxiety comes from because you don't know. You're hoping that you guys get back together. You want to get back together with your SP, but you don't know that that's how this is going to play out. So because you don't know that, good, Adrian. Good. I'm gonna check it out. What up, Becca? Girlfriend? Hey, Leanne. Right. Okay, I get it. He's just silent, but you have to see him as the version of him that wants to talk to you all the time, wants to be with you, wants to do all the things that he did before. You don't have to pretend that you're together, but you need to know that we are getting back together. There's that part. It's like, this was not a fucking option. Like, I'm sorry. Did you think this was an option? It's not an option. We're getting back together, right? And it's because that's what's supposed to happen because you caused the breakup, so you can cause the makeup. Okay. So you have to know you're getting back together. You have to know they want to be with you. You need to step into the knowing of how they feel about you. This is not a level of delusion. Like I tell people, you're not being delusional about the shit, okay? Because you've been with them. So because you've been with them, you already know how they feel about you. They told you how they felt about you. I don't give a fuck if it's 10 years ago. I don't give a shit. They've already told you how they felt about you. So what you worried about? What are you questioning, right? They've already told you all the things you want to hear. So where people fuck it up is that they forget all that. And they only focus on, seriously, Beth, right now. Thanks, Chelsea. Thanks, Kirsty. They only focus on the end, if you will. Okay, so they're focusing on the breakup. And they forget everything in between. They forget everything about the past relationship, and they're only focusing on what was said at the breakup. Well, that's your problem. That's your problem. And no, my window's still not closed because I forgot to ask my boyfriend to close it. Although I had chicken tacos last night and today, that's why I was late. And they're amazing. My boyfriend cooked because he knows I love his chicken tacos. So that's the major problem you have is you guys are living in the moment, okay? And that's your fucking problem. The biggest problem you fucking have is you are living in the moment. And you're not living like, you're living in the moment of what, how many fucking ways till Sunday do I have to break it down to you that you need to get a fucking grip because you are constantly letting your fucking thoughts be controlled by the 3D. You're letting the 3D control your thoughts. You're reactive to everything in your 3D that you don't like. You are constantly getting in your own fucking way, thinking everything needs to be a goddamn fucking affirmation. And you said, well, somebody said, what the fuck is that noise? Okay, anyway, someone said, well, affirmations are easier for people. Yes, that's true. What the fuck is that noise? So anyway, affirmations are easier for people, of course. But again, how many fucking ways do I have to tell you if all you had to do was affirm, then everyone would have everything they ever wanted in their entire life? Would they not? Everyone would be with their SP right now in lightning speed. Everyone would have all the money in the world that they wanted. Everyone would have, I know it's my computer, but I don't fucking know what it is. Bitch. I don't fucking know. Everyone would have everything that they've ever wanted. No struggles in this world if all you had to do was affirm. Because affirming is so much easier for people. Yeah, it is. If you want to tell yourself that shit. If you want to lie to yourself. Yeah, affirming is so much easier for people. No, it's not. You want to know what's easier for people? reacting to the fucking 3D in your inner conversations. That's what's far more easier for people. So you can sit there and say affirmations is far more easier for people. No, the fuck it's not. Because when you guys affirm, you're like, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I don't feel like affirming today. I'm going to take the day off. Fine. You don't have to. But where you're never taking the day off is in your thoughts. So, you can talk. We're going to find out what the fuck is going on here. You can talk all the shit you want. All the live long fucking day. Just go ahead, talk all that shit. But understand how everything became everything. How many different ways do I have to tell your ass this? Okay, so you can sit there and be like, no, affirming is so much easier. No, the fuck it's not. Having your inner conversations about what a fuckhead your boyfriend or girlfriend are being. And, oh, my life sucks. It's so shitty. I'm so fucking broke. I live paycheck to paycheck. Nothing goes my way. Everything in my life sucks. We're in no contact. He's blocked me. We haven't talked for 8 months. No, that's a lot easier for you. Don't lie to yourself. Which is why affirmations become ineffective for people. Go ahead. Keep your same inner conversations and you affirm that you have 20 grand in the bank right now. Go ahead. Or that you and your SP are together. You just go ahead. Keep your right. Just do nothing but affirm for you and your SP. And let everything else run wild. And you let me know when you're back together. I'll wait. Because someone asked, how do you deal with impatience? You leverage impatience. You don't deal with impatience. You don't need to be patient. What up, Chris? You don't need to be patient. You don't need to, because I hate that shit where they're like, I'm impatient. I need to learn to have patience. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. Literally, I will turn into a skeleton while I wait for them to get their shit. Why they just affirm. You leverage impatience, okay? It's like you don't need to learn patience. Why would you want patience? For fucking what? I don't need to be patient about shit. I'm impatient. So you'll do what I say and you'll do it when I say it. I'll get what I want and I'll get it when I want it. Period. The only people that you ever like uphold that model to, unless you're my bestie, is your child. Right? Like if you were to tell your child to do something, you expect them to do it, right? But everyone else can just walk all over you. Does that make a goddamn fucking sense? No, it does not. It's like what Rose says. I met up with my SP after 6 months, but I wavered, and he said we will never get back together. Who gives a fuck what he said? Oh, we'll get back together when I decide we will. We're getting back together. Oh, we're getting back together right now. We are getting it back together right now. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. We're getting back together right now. Who gives a fuck what he said? Yeah, Tailfeather. I'm sure you did wear yourself out trying fucking everything. That's how this works. That's how this works is you try everything because you want it to work, right? And then it's like, you're like, I want my boyfriend or girlfriend, husband, wife, I want them back. So let me just try everything. But when you get stuck in that mode, it depends on your mindset, okay? So like when I was doing everything, this is why I've cut the time in half, because I was like, okay, well, let's just take like common sense. I did everything because I was impatient. So what do I know pushes out quicker, right? And so I only focused on that, cut the time in half. It's like, it's the most simplest fucking process in the goddamn world. It's the most simplest thing in the world. But yet they fuck you up in the manifestation community with all this bullshit they be talking about because they want to come up with their own concepts, their own name. They want to like, oh, let me just parrot advice I heard on the internet from, this seems to be trending. This got 100,000 views. Let me go ahead and parrot that information back because it's all clickbait shit. Okay. Like it's all, you have to understand most people out there teaching you things only care about themselves. Okay. They only care about themselves. So they will sit there and they will give you advice that's trending on the internet. Why? Because they want the views. They want the fucking followers. They want the people to buy their $12,000 course. All that shit. That's why they make videos about that shit. But who decided that? That's what you have to understand. Who decided that shit? Them? Someone else? That's just fucking sad. How the fuck we went from 20 questions to over 100? What up, Laura? Did you see my message? Okay, so you need to understand that it's fucking stupid nonsense. You overcomplicate the shit, and the only reason you overcomplicate the shit is because you get in your own fucking head. Stop doing that. You're looking for the next best solution when you didn't need any of that shit to get your shit, did you? To get all the things you don't want? Did you go do a technique? Did you drink a magic glass of fucking water? Did you visualize the breakup? Did you affirm for the breakup? Did you do the 55 by 5, the 369, 33 by 3, set in your fucking head? Did you do all that? So what in the fuck makes you think you need to do any of that shit to get your SP back? You don't have to. You have to do what you've done the whole time that caused your breakup to get your makeup. That's it. It's very simple. It's very simple, but it requires one word. Discipline. That's it. Are you going to be like, I know, I'm like 369, hit me baby one more time. But you have to understand that you didn't do none of that shit. So you don't have to do that. But what you have to do is get the fuck out of your own way. All you guys do is whine, bitch, moan, and groan. That's all you do. Overanalyze things. I want this. Okay. We're going to address this shit because look, we're going to address this. Because this is part of your guys' problem, which is why you guys struggle, is you guys try to jump from A to Z. That's what you guys try to do. So like I told my team today, because you guys be asking them all the time, like, well, what should I affirm when I want this for my SP? And I said, ask them, I said, before you give them any advice moving forward, ask them what the current situation is with their SP. I said, because I said, you guys are asking for fucking affirmations, certain things that you should be inner conversations, certain things that you should be saying, because you want something when your 3D is completely showing you the opposite. So it's like, okay, why don't we like why don't we crawl before we walk? You know what I'm saying? How about that? Because then you won't get discouraged. You won't get like your panties in a fucking bunch because you're learning to crawl before you walk. So it's like, if you're in no contact with your SP, because we deal with this a lot. So like you're in no contact with your SP, but then you're like, I want him to take me on a vacation. That's a really well way of saying that, hey? She's literally giving you the key and y'all just keep throwing it in a drawer and trying to use a paperclip. Common sense around here. Look at her using some common goddamn fucking sense around here. That's right. You're right, hey. Because it's like, you guys want like these things. Like, well, there's a festival coming up next month, or it's my birthday coming up next month, and I want him to take me out. I want him to take me away on a trip for my birthday. Cool, sick. Well, what is your current status with your SP? Well, we're in no contact. Why don't you just get a happy birthday from the motherfucker? How about that? You know what I'm saying? Because you're setting yourself up for failure. Because you guys are looking for the 3D for confirmation. This is why. Am I saying that it's impossible for you to go be in no contact and have SP want to wine and dining on your birthday? No, I'm not saying that. To people who have a confidence level about them, to people who know what they're like, who step into their power, who know what they're talking about, right? But is it well, no, not even fucking people who know what they're talking about, because how many of these fucking stupid ass creators still don't have their shit, but yeah, they're teaching you to have your shit. It's fucking weird. It's weird. You guys have seen me and my manifestations unfold. I don't hide shit from you. I don't need to act like my shit don't stink and everything's unicorns and fucking rainbows all the goddamn time. No, because that's not reality, right? It's not reality. I'm a real ass fucking human being, and so are you, right? And do I know what I know? Yes. And so can I turn things around quickly? Yes. But does that mean that I don't like have things slide back? No. Does that mean that I don't have intrusive thoughts every once in a while? No. Does, like, what the fuck? No. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I never have any of that shit. And I do, but I learned from it because everything is feedback, which no one tells you. They just like push through, just persist, just persist. But you can persist when you look at everything as feedback. That's how you persist. Okay, you persist forward when you know where the fuck you're going wrong. How the fuck are you gonna persist forward if you don't know where the hell you're going wrong? Because nothing is your goddamn fucking fault. Because I we're in no contact, but it's totally fine. He's gonna ask me to marry him tomorrow. Well, then you fucking better get on board with that shit. Now, here's the good news for you. The good news for you is that you don't have to be some master bitch that never freaking, or man, we don't negate the fellas. Okay, you don't have to be some master bitch and be like, if I waver, my shit ain't coming. If I have negative thoughts, my shit ain't coming. No, because that's not true. It's not true. Okay, I asked my team. I don't make this shit up. I was on a call with my team right before this call, right? And, well, she's driving right now, so we won't have her chime in. But we were on the call, and she has a problem with her car, right? And I was like, oh, you're going to get it fixed on the cheap, whatever, blah, 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 right? I was helping her, and she was in problem state. So then literally, a couple minutes later, she gets a text saying your new car will arrive in 2 weeks. That's how this works. It's not hard unless you choose to fucking make it hard. Akma, stop reaching out if you're talking to yourself. Okay? Yes, that's right. All hair tomorrow. Because that's exactly what happens. So steps for tomorrow for manifesting a new car. Why? Because her car was shit. And she wanted a new car. So that's how that works. But was she this like, oh, I'm just going to be in a positive mindset and high vibration all the time? No. This is where you have to realize is we manifest, it doesn't matter the state you're in. Well, it does and it doesn't. Okay, you don't want to be in problem state because if you're in problem state, everything seems to go wrong, right? Everything is going wrong state. But you don't have to be in a positive mindset all the fucking time and high vibration. I'm just going to be high vibe all the fucking time to get my shit. No, you don't. You can be frustrated, pissed off, upset, all that shit and still manifest. That's where the law of attraction people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's where they don't know what they're talking about. Oh, Chris. A new woman has entered his life. SP has shown jealousy, even though gutter trash is still in the picture. That's right. That's because you're high in demand, Chris, because you have options. You have options. Lee Ann. No, you shouldn't need to do anything else unless you booked a call with me. If you booked a call with me, nothing else is required. But if you do not book the call, then you're going to need to hit a bevy so that you can book the call. Okay? Angela says, I love your content and raw honesty. Yes, we have to be honest around here. Because the only way you're honest, the only way you get, I don't know where Golden is. The only way you get what you want and understand where you're going wrong is if you're honest with yourself. Yeah, this level of fucking delusion shit that's going on in the manifestation community is fucking stupid. So you don't need to be delusional at all. You don't need to be high vibe. You don't need to be this master and never fucking waver. You don't need to be that. You don't need to be that bitch. So if you would simplify it and be like, because I told you, whatever you've ever been told is somebody's opinion. That's all it is. It's someone else's assumption or opinion, or they just are saying it to say it. It doesn't have to be yours. It doesn't have to be yours. So why in the fuck are you going to make it yours? I told you guys, I don't listen to shit. I don't listen to shit that I don't like. I don't give a fuck who it's coming from. I don't give a fuck who it's coming from. The whole ass president of the United States, Donald Trump. Thanks, Tyrese. Donald Trump could tell me whatever the fuck he wants to tell me. If it isn't what I want to hear, I don't give a fuck who it's talking. Who the fuck are you talking to? Not me. You ain't talking to me. I reject automatically. I reject anything I don't fucking like all day. It should become second nature to you. Okay? This is why you start now, is reject. What the fuck? Reject. I have a what problem? Reject. Right? I have this diagnosis. Reject. If it isn't what you want to fucking hear, reject. Reject. I'm going to reject all goddamn fucking day if it ain't what I want to hear. Reject. Because you have a choice. You can either accept or reject. When you accept, that becomes your truth. When you reject, it becomes not true for you. Duh. So why are you choosing to accept things in your life that you don't like? Why are you choosing to accept your SP talking to you in a way that you don't like? Why are you choosing to accept being treated in a way that you don't like? Why? Now, I'm not saying you need to be some bitch. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying force authority and be some raging bitch and be like, I'm not accepting this shit anymore. Fuck you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you're choosing to accept that version of your SP that you don't like. Why are you choosing to do that? You're choosing to accept a version of your boss that you don't like. Why are you choosing to do that? You're choosing to accept a version of your coworker that drives you up the fucking wall. Why are you choosing to do that? You're choosing to accept a diagnosis that you don't want from a doctor. Why are you choosing to do that? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because you have the power to change it. This is not about setting boundaries, which is why I agree with parts of NLP, and my entire background is a study of the mind. Okay, so yes, I'm a master NLP practitioner. Do I follow NLP to the law? No. Do I believe in a lot of NLP stuff? No, I don't anymore. Thanks, Stacy. I don't. Why? Because I don't need to accept things that I don't like. I don't need to go digging for shit to figure it out so I can fix it. I don't need to do any of that shit. For what? For what? Stop accepting. I don't need to enforce boundaries and know if it's a toxic boundary or an untoxic boundary. I don't need to do any of that shit. For fucking what? For what? I don't need to verbalize a boundary when I could just, well, unless it's with my fucking bitches. I said bitches, like my besties. But in that, I don't need to verbalize and install a boundary when I can change the scenario. You know what I'm saying? So NLP has you doing a lot of things. Mindset work, all that shit has you doing a lot of things. But why when you can just decide to change the shit? Just decide that this person's overcomplicating shit and I'm not listening to her because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Look, I don't listen to shit that if you lose me in 2 seconds, I don't even know what you're fucking talking about. You lost me. You lost me there. Oh, good, Ray. Let her know when God answers her prayers. Because God will answer her prayers when she decides they're answered, which is where everybody goes wrong. Because, okay, Brett, let me answer some of these questions before I go off on a tangent again. What in the fuck do I have open that is causing this shit to fucking go off? It's annoying the crap out of me now. Oh. I'm joining the Disney $50 million YouTube lawsuit, by the way. Because I'm manifesting them. We broke up, but we have strong love for each other, but we're in Kant. What the fuck is Kant? But, oh, you're in contact. But not like the way I want. Brent, so all you have to do is see them differently. Okay? You have to see them differently because you weren't always in the form of contact that you're in now. But you're in that form of contact now because you're seeing Shut the fuck up. Why don't we just mute the volume until we play the song? How about we just do that because it's annoying the shit out of me. Shh. There we go. It always, for that, it boils down to the version of your SP that you're seeing and choosing to accept. Okay, because your contact, the way you spoke to your SP was not always this way, right? So something changed. So what changed? Just the version of them that you're selecting. Just the version of them that you're selecting. That's it. So if you select the version of him, of your SP that is loving, sweet, nice, always says nice things to you, always talks to you with respect, is like the most loving person in the world. He absolutely knows he wants nothing more than to be with me. When you see that version of your SP, then he starts to conform. Thank you, hey. At least somebody in this goddamn fucking live, other than Bevy, has her head on straight. Right? She said affirmations only work after you do the other bits and pieces. It's only there to keep you in line. Yes, it's only there to distract your thoughts. That's the only purpose of affirming, is to distract your thoughts. That's it. And I don't know how, for the 50,000th fucking time, what is the difference between affirmations and inner conversations? I literally just went over this shit for like 3 hours yesterday. What is the difference? Are inner conversations technically affirmations? Yes and no. They're thoughts, yes. Okay. What are affirmations? Thoughts, but they're guided thoughts. Okay. That's what they are. And so it's robotic. It's said the same way over and over and over again, word for word, verbatim, written down, written down, written down. Inner conversations are what you are having throughout your day. Is it a thought, which is technically an affirmation? Yes and no. Okay. Because your inner conversations, so you have random inner conversations within your mind. Okay, so it's like, think conversation. Is it a robotic affirmation? No, it's not an affirmation. When you talk to a bestie right now, if you were to call somebody up, are you going to sit there and have the whole script written out? No, you're not. Seriously, baby. You're not. You're not like, oh, excuse me. Hold on. I wrote down how my day went today. So, right, and you're going to just like read a script when you're talking to somebody. Your boss wants to talk to you and you're like, excuse me, hold on. I wrote that down. Please hold on a second. Well, here is my line of... No, you don't. What you do, which is how you've been manifesting your entire life, is you fucking talk to be talking. So, like, your bestie will call you up on the phone right now and be like, how are you and Jordan doing? You're like, bitch, we still haven't been talking. Like, we've been in no contact for like 7 months now. I'm still blocked on social media, and like, I don't know what the fuck his vibe is, because I'm doing this whole manifestation thing, but he still hasn't talked to me. That's a whole ass conversation. That's an inner conversation. It's natural. Okay. So it's like you have different inner conversations that you repeat to yourself all day long and you have no idea you're doing it. Okay. So it's like, he is so obsessed with me. I'm all he ever thinks about. He's always calling and texting me. He's constantly spending time with me. He'll do anything to be with me right now. This, that, and the fucking third, right? Then later on in your day, you're like, we still haven't talked for like fucking 3 days. I don't understand why he's not talking to me. Why isn't he texting me? Why isn't this working? Like, I don't understand. Why am I not? I see nothing. There's been no change in my 3D. He still doesn't talk. Inner conversations. It's a collective group of thoughts. Sometimes there's like three different inner conversations you have. Okay. So one will just be a bleeping thought, right? Where you'll be going about your day. You're like going about your day and you're talking or you're doing whatever. And then you just be like, I'm still blocked, right? Because you go to check social media, you're like, I'm still blocked. One thought, right? Inner conversation. Then the arrows are cold now. Then you'll go about your day and you'll be like, or then you want to recap your day. In your mind, you're like, I haven't talked to him in about 4 months. And like, is he talking to somebody else? I hope he's not talking to somebody else. Like, why hasn't he contacted me yet? Inner conversation, cumulative thoughts. Then you'll have another inner conversation with yourself where you just bitch about the motherfucker. Who the fuck are you, horsey? Biggest fraud of the universe. First of all, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. And go fuck yourself, because I'll show you numerous people that will tell you that's the complete opposite and far from the truth. So if you want to go clickbait somebody else, you want to go into somebody else's life, go somewhere else, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah. Who the fuck are you talking about? Horsey, Doc. I'm the most open person. This is why I tell you not to block him right away. Let me school you for a second. I'm the most open person in the fucking world. I'm the most open person in the world. I have no goddamn fucking problem. What do you want me to do? Go behind the scenes? Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Because I already am trying to do that when I have time, where I will literally post screenshots, not my word, not written fucking text that can be made up. I will post screen fucking shots showing you the opposite. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You sound stupid as fuck. So if you're my former gutter trash or somebody else's fucking friend, go find a hobby, bitch. Go find a hobby. You know what I'm saying? See, here's what you're saying. I don't need you to come. Don't ever think you're going to come for me, because I'm not the fucking one. I'm not the one. I don't cave. I don't fold. I'm not going to be nice and sweet about that shit, because it just certainly is not my vibe. So unless I've worked with you, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So if you want to go troll somebody else, go fucking troll somebody else, because I don't know who the fuck you're talking to, because let me introduce myself. I'm not the one. I know exactly who the fuck I am. I know exactly what I'm capable of doing. I know all that shit. Like, so stick around. You might learn a couple things, bitch. Because there's a whole lot of people that pop on this live that have never worked with me at all, but watched my lives and got fucking results. So you sound stupid as fuck. But what people don't get is I love debating. Oh no, I'm not easily triggered. Well, yeah, actually I am. But here's the thing, because I lost all my shit before, Veclev. When you're in the space we're in, I'm easily triggered because I give a fuck about the people. Okay, there's a difference. I actually care about my people. I care about everybody in this fucking world if they get a goddamn fucking grip. So am I easily triggered? 1000%. Why? Because first of all, I know who the fuck I am. And so if anybody's going to come on here and think they're going to bully me, I'm not the fucking one. I have a stellar self-concept. So I'm not the one. And when people want to spiral over their SPs, yeah, I'm easily triggered too. Why? Because I give a fuck. I actually care. So there's that. So did you take a screenshot of her fucking name, Bevy? Take a screenshot of her name. Let's FBI Bevy. Let's look into her, because I'm pretty sure we know exactly who the fuck that person is. So, what part of that? I don't pretend. This is where I feel like people don't understand. I don't need to come on here and pretend, because whether we're on TikTok live or we're fucking hanging out at a restaurant, hanging out at a fucking bar, you know who I'm going to be? The exact same goddamn fucking person. Why? Because I don't even have a filter. I don't have a filter. And I don't know how to water shit down, because that takes too much brain activity. Why the fuck would I do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Sarah, I'm not sure if I did. See, thanks organically Zen Skincare. That's what I said. When people come out here, you're reactive. You easily get triggered. Well, I think we've already established that shit. No, just so I have not yet, because I would have to get this shit up. Thanks, Anne. See, we don't have to make this shit up around here. We don't have to. So I just think people like that are fucking funny. Did I ask them to come into my live? No, I did not. But there's only, let's see here. 1, 2. Oh shit, Mima. Snaps to Mima. did her inner of her boss of a raise, and well, she got one today. That's what we do around here. We're getting more money, fucking manifesting SPs, getting our sexy back, all that shit. That's all. That's what we're doing around here. But there's only 3. You have to understand, there's only 3. I don't take it personal at all because there's only 2 people that would have came in here on some stupid shit. I'm happy for you, James. I love you. And snaps for James because he said, oh, I keep forgetting YouTube. You can't read the comments. He said he was having really dark thoughts one night, and it was Jen and our fam on here that pulled him out. That's what we do around here. That's what we do around here is we are family, and we are here to make a difference and to help people in the world. So if you don't like it, kindly fucking see your ass out. Ain't nobody asked you to come on here, but there's only 2 people we know that that's from. It's not hard. Although I'm curious to see who that's from. Because I threw something out there yesterday. I mean, I can control the how if I want to. And that's where you have to understand. You can actually control the how if you want to. But what fun is there in that? So I just let it ride. So I threw something out there yesterday and the day before. So I'm curious on who that was. I already know who it was. Aloha. I'm seeing my SP after 2 years of no contact at work. It's not final, but yet there's my, oh shit. Snaps to aloha. Seeing her SP after 2 years. Bebe, I can't help myself. Manifestation is fun when you make it fun. So I love just throwing random shit out there. She said she's seeing SP after 2 years of no contact. Why y'all are worried about time? After 2 years of no contact at work, it's not final, but there is movement. Yes, there is movement. SP doesn't know about it yet, but I do. Of course he does. He's going to know about it. Organically Zen Skincare said, guess what? SP said he was coming to see me in a couple months, so now he is coming to see me now. Snaps for Organically Zen Skincare. That's what it's all about. See? Y'all need to stop accepting shit that you don't like. Stop accepting shit that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't work. It's like, for what purpose? For what purpose would you accept shit you don't like? Of course, small movements. Sab says, don't downplay movement. Movement's movement, not small movement. Stop. You guys need to stop saying that shit in the success stories too. Small movement. No. Movement is movement. SP liked your repost. So I'm sure the manifest for me photo is working. Of course it is. And y'all know that. I don't like people's shit. Like, I don't. Very rarely. Very rarely. Now, am I saving things about a creator I follow on fucking TikTok? Well, yeah. Because I'm just curious. Because I'm fucking nosy. Because people are coming for her. People are coming for her. I just like how she pulls receipts. And she's blunt. I don't know how to do that shit. So it's like where like she'll be here. But then here shows like receipts and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do that shit. I just rather just post the shit. I'm not going to sit there and figure out how to do that shit. I don't need to prove my shit to anybody, but trust me, I got receipts. My boss started driving me crazy. I did both inner of her being nice and the raise. I am amazed it worked. Why would you be amazed? Now, Mima, same thing with SP. Because that's all it does, right? Your boss drives you crazy. You change her to being completely nice and you're going to give me a raise and then boom, there you go. Y'all read way too into this shit. Y'all read way too into this shit. Like, it's not difficult. It's only difficult when people make it difficult because they try to overcomplicate shit. Okay? Like Susan said, she's been watching my lives. Help from me and her team. And my team. Her SP has been texting her every day and for over 4 weeks. Yeah. Did you just call me a hoe, James? He corrected. He's like, hi. That's for Susan. That's how this works. We need to stop overcomplicating shit. We need to go back to the basics. Back to the basics. Say, forget everything. I tell you, the best gift you can give yourself is to forget everything you've ever been told. Forget everything you've ever been told. And be like, forget everything the creators have told me. Forget everything law of attraction has taught me. Forget all that shit. And let me just completely simplify. Let me just completely simplify. And let me just start working on what I know works. Okay? What I know works. And it's what I've been doing this entire fucking time. And I don't need to do anything different. I don't need to do anything new. I don't need this new fucking technique. There is no magic fucking key. There's none of that shit. There's none of that. And if what they were teaching you worked, then they would have everything that they have or everything that they want, right? Isn't that how that works? I mean, I thought so. Is that how that works? You know. So I open up. You guys have seen my shit. Like, you have seen me switch locations. Why? Because I lived one place. Now I live somewhere else. It's a different place. It's better. Can't post all this shit online because of, obviously, people on TikTok. There's certain people that stalk my profile. Can I change that? Sure. But, like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the priority spectrum here, it's like, this is where you guys need to look at, like, what's your priority here? Like, do I really want to can I manifest, like, certain people disappear and stop stalking my fucking my TikTok account and watching my live when they don't like me? You know what I'm saying? Okay, Jillian, are you ready to get a fucking grip? Are you ready to get a grip? Because remove him from Snapchat so you can stop checking the 3D. Okay, so it's like on the priority spectrum here, like, are there things that I want to change about my mother? Sure. Is that a priority with my life right now? Not really. Not really, because I have a choice to talk to her or not, right? Engage or not, right? Same with, and we're very close, right? But there's certain things that I don't approve of. Can I change that? Yeah, but why waste that time? So what I'll do instead is I'll just throw random shit out there. Like, oh, she's going to do this. Like, she absolutely loves this. Or, because I don't care about it enough for it to be on the priority spectrum. Does that make sense? So it's like, same thing with other things in my life, other people in my life. Like, could I banish people from stalking my TikTok that don't even that claim they don't like me? Can I do that? Yeah, sure. But for what purpose would I? On the priority spectrum, I really don't give a fuck about that person enough to funnel my energy there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, can I stop someone from or change someone from trying to, like, poach my people? Sure. But if they want to go to her, well, what the fuck? I don't really give a fuck. That person's not relevant enough in my life for me to change that person. See what I'm saying? So it's like, do I want to be blocked? Do I want to be unblocked on the priority spectrum with SP? Do I want to be unblocked by my SP, or do I want to be with my SP? Where the fuck is the priority here? So I'm saying, it's that stupid shit that fucks you up because you guys get so caught up in the child play where you're like, I just want them to unblock me on social media. I made a whole video about that shit today. Well, I posted today. It's like, oh, I mean, that's where we're at on the priority spectrum here. For why? Why do you give a fuck? I could give a fuck less if me and my boyfriend are friends on Instagram. What I care about is we're together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd much rather be together than fucking be friends on Instagram. I don't need another friend. I don't give a fuck. Right? It's like, same thing when they tell you, what up, Speak Ruth Mac? Welcome. You're going to love it here. Where I never tell you what you want to hear. I always tell you what you need to hear, and I will kick your ass when you get off fucking line. And we're like family around here, so everybody knows clearly everybody. And we all support each other. And if you follow the members' journeys who ask questions, you will see their progression naturally. You'll see, oh shit, she was just bitching in here 3 weeks ago, and now she's whole ass back with her SP, or they're in full contact, they're hanging out again, right? All that shit. Which is why when you will go in my fucking DMs or my text and want to whine, Yesenia, I will ignore you. There's certain people I'll ignore. Thanks, Miss Lem's girlfriend. I had to turn this fucking hair if it's cold. But there's certain people I will ignore. If you want to come in, thanks, Cindy girlfriend. If you want to come in and bitch, because I'll just ignore you because I'm like, and then what happens the next day? I'm fine. I'm fine. We talked and everything's great. I know. I know. So I am not going to fucking entertain you. It depends on who you are. Because most of you I know are stronger than that. I know you're better than that shit. So like if you call me and I happen to answer the phone, then I will entertain you. But if you send me that like little shit in text sometimes, I'll just be like, okay, well, she'll get a grip tomorrow because she's better than that shit. I'm not gonna fucking entertain her. That's what I'm saying, Miss Lums. Of course. This is where people think, oh, well, affirming is easier. No. Inner conversations are easier because you have combos in your head all day long. I tell you guys, you process 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. That's a lot of thoughts. That's a whole lot of inner conversations you're having. What are you talking to yourself about all day long? That's where you leverage what we know. Is we leverage inner conversations because you're like, fuck, I'm having them anyway. And so I may as well control them because the inner conversations you automatically have are based on your 3D. That's the conversations you automatically have. Right? Ooh. We're going to put this fucking shit on real quick. You're going to have to stay right the fuck here because the ladies' room's calling me early, but I'm going to have to go again in a minute. So we're going to do the technique in a second. So hold your questions because I got a shit ton of questions to get into. But enjoy the song. Oh, should we play the new one? I think Babby said it was uploaded. Oh, it is. You guys want to hear the new one? It made me cry. I was a basket case yesterday when I listened to the song to the point where my boyfriend was like, are you okay? Like, I have my earbuds in because I'm talking to my team. And I'm listening to the song and I'm crying. And he goes, are you okay? I'm okay. Listen to the song. Let me go real quick. Oh, it would help if I turn the fucking volume back on. Listen to this. I'll be right back.
Some people build a business. She chose to build belief. She saw a crowd and broken souls long before they could see. She reminds the world each morning, the pen is in your hand. Stop living by your circumstances. Stop becoming who you plan. Different hearts, different gifts. One mission brought them here. Four hearts, one purpose, one fire, one dream, changing lives, one soul at a time. One voice becomes another, then another, then another, until the whole room starts believing. One laughs like Welsh sunshine, bright enough to change the day. Beauty wrapped in brilliant wisdom, always knowing what to say. Patient through 1,000 questions, never rushing, always kind, turning fear into direction, leaving no one left behind. Different stories, different roads. One mission keeps them here. Four hearts, one purpose, one fire, one dream, changing lives, one soul at a time. One voice becomes another, then another, until the whole room starts believing. One tells the truth without apology, tiny frame but standing tall, guardian of every heartbeat, always answering the call. Covered stories written in ink, cats asleep beside the chair, loving hard, protecting hard, showing everyone she cares. She'll fight for every family, she'll fight for what is right, and if the room forgets its manners, she'll set the whole thing right. Different voices, different strength. One mission brought them here. For us, one purpose, one fire, one dream, changing lives, one soul at a time. One voice becomes another, then another, then another, until the whole room starts believing. One writes between old pages and hoofbeats before dawn, turning thoughts into melodies until new dreams are born. Finding beauty inside words, painting futures into art, building songs and endless visions straight from philosophy and heart. Always searching for the answer, always helping people see the strongest stories ever written begin with possibility. When the whole world falls asleep, you'll still find 4 lights on. One more message, one more song, one more design, one more
Isn't
call.
it?
Because somewhere
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? Did you guys like it? Well, now I have to see if you guys liked my song. So I have to scroll the way down. Scroll the way down. Scroll the way down. Shout out to MKD. She surprised me with that yesterday. I was like, oh my God. It was the best. It was the best. I cried. I did. I cried because when fucking morons on here want to come and talk that shit, I was like, this is not a job, right? Like, this is not a job to us. This is not like, you're not a fucking number. You're people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like it when people try to take that away and hate. I mean, I think it's disgusting. So that's only, I'm just saying, that's just me, but that's my personality. But that's why I teach on specific person. But anything else you want to manifest, because I've done it. But the only reason I teach on specific person is not because I wanted to do this. I manifested my boyfriend back. Actually, I was going to keep my comment to myself. I had to run to the bathroom. And I was like, oh, hello. But I was like, I'm live. I have to go to the other bathroom. Just kidding. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. But this isn't something that we take lightly. You know what I mean? And so I don't like it when fucking idiots on the internet try to act like we're like that. I'm no different than every other creator on the internet. Take your shit somewhere else, please. Oh, Lisa with the butterfly. The other day, my friends dared me to post on my story. I fucking love you, Lisa. And of course, your SP saw it like right away. Why would he not? He is obsessed with you. He is upset. You, out of all people, Lisa with the butterfly, could turn this shit around with your SP like super fucking quick. Super quick. Because this man is obsessed with you and very much into you. You know this, okay? You know this. You need to change your perception of him. You need to change your perception of your relationship. And he'll conform. Because he's there. It's like one of those, like, because I know her situation. It's one of those, like, thanks, pumpkin girlfriend. It's one of those, like, he's halfway in, halfway out the door. Does that make sense? So it's like he's there and he's not there at the same time, right? He literally has shown you, and you know this because you've sent me like your texts, things that you guys have communicated, all that shit, right? He's literally, if you look at the context of his text, he is begging you to get a grip on your thoughts when it comes to your relationship. That's literally what he's asked you so many times without asking you to do. You tell me how you feel. You tell me what you want. You tell me, you tell me, you tell me. He's literally giving you the reins. The reins. So now you have to be like Flashy with her fucking horses and be like, cacao! Is that what they do? Right? Like, he's giving you the reins. He wants you to he's begging you to get control of your thoughts and what you want from this relationship, how you see him. And then he's like, now he's ready for you to crack that fucking whip, bitch. Giddy up. Is that what you do, Flashy? You know, that type of shit. We were laying down last night and I told my boyfriend he was putting something on TV and he puts on a fucking movie as we're going to bed. And I was like, I'm watching it and I'm like, well, no, now I want to watch the movie. I said, so put on your stupid shit, because he puts on things to make you just want to go to bed. Like, you know, on YouTube, you just want to go to bed. I was like, put that stuff on, because this movie we're actually going to watch tomorrow night, because it actually looks really good. Cindy, okay, so she says, I'm getting closer and closer to manifesting my separated husband to reconcile, but it's so slow. Well, Flashy can share in that experience. But it appears to be so slow, right? Because in the beginning, you have things that you have to overcome. Okay, so it appears to be slow because you're overcoming obstacles, challenges you've had in the past, breaking patterns in your mind, right? Things that you've done in the past. So you're evolving. So because of that, it appears to be slow. But then all of a sudden, it starts to really pick up, because the more disciplined you are, the more you evolve as a person, the quicker the progress. Because now it's like, okay, we got this shit. We got this shit. So I'm not wavering 24 fucking 7. I don't have 50,000 negative thoughts anymore. I don't have all this shit anymore. So it's like, okay. So now it starts to progress quicker. Okay. But it appears to be slow at first because it's the turnaround. It's the turnaround of you seeing your husband differently, you doing things differently, you evolving, right? It's all these things that it's like a muscle that you're nurturing. Okay. And that's what you have to realize but you can't accelerate it. The quicker you can fucking get that shit rocking and the more disciplined you become. Right. So it's like if I sit there and I might need to do this, but although I will tell you, I'm manifesting what did Becky call it? My glute. My left-sided glute. To be fully healed. And let me tell you, yesterday the pain was like 100%. It was awful. It was awful. Like I couldn't even lift my fucking leg. I could barely sleep. It was terrible. But now it's like at a 20%, bitch. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because I'm like, no, I felt great. I just stopped acknowledging the pain. I'm like, nope, I felt great. I won't say buns of steel because who the fuck wants buns of steel? You know what I mean? So, then my boyfriend made his smartest little fucking comments because he's so sweet. But if you're like lifting 3-pound weights, right? It takes a little while for you to like feel comfortable doing that. But then all of a sudden you're lifting the 3-pound weights and then all of a sudden you go to pick up 5 pounds. Oh, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Then 10 pounds, like, oh, this is a lot easier. 25 pounds, right? And so it becomes, but it's not as long of a process as when you picked up the 3-pound weights and was working out with just the 3-pounders, right? That may have taken a couple weeks, but now it's like, when you switch from 5 pound to 10 pound to 25 pound, now it's a lot quicker of a process because you have been nurturing that weight. And that's what this is about, it's about getting really, really good at disciplining yourself, at doing things differently, because this is not something that like you just do until your SP comes home, because people have came on here and been like, okay, I manifested my SP back, but now they left again. Because you're running your relationship the same way you did it every other time. You can't do that. So we have to change. Oh, Christina, I met a new SP. He's great, but recently divorced. Can I still manifest a relationship with him? Why would you not be able to? I mean, he's recently divorced, so, and he loves me. Yep. Yes. Nakia. She says, so that's why you ignored my message last week. Yeah, sometimes I will ignore your message. Sometimes I will ignore your message because if I feel like you're strong enough, then I'm like, okay, she's just having a moment. I'll let her have her fucking moment. Let me know when you want to get a grip. And then what happens? 24 hours later, they get a grip and they get movement from their SP. But you need to stop getting your fucking panties in a goddamn bunch. Yeah, I'm telling you, if I could find a Pampers line, Depends line. I wonder if they do custom Depends. Do they do custom Depends? We'll have to look into that shit. Because then that's what's coming to you. Would you like me to send you a Depend in the fucking mail that says, get a grip, bitch? Grow up, buttercup. Because if you think I'm above that life, I'm not above that life. I will literally send you a whole ass Depend every time you want to fucking whine and cry and moan and groan. And you're going to be like, I got a whole collection. No, you need to start wearing that shit because that's how you're acting, like a fucking grown ass baby. He said this. He's doing that. I saw this. I'm triggered by a Snapchat. Seriously, baby. I know. We were talking today about all the spiraling going on. All the spiraling. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Can't do what anymore? You can't think anymore? You know, I tell you guys, how many fucking times do I have to tell you? It's not about your SP. It's about you. So, you can't do this anymore. What's your game plan? You gonna be single for the rest of your life? You're just gonna be alone? Single as a Pringle? Where does that saying come from? Because I don't just have one Pringle, right? Like, fuck Pringles, because you have to eat, like, all the things. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, you guys want to run to Bevy. Yeah, you guys want to run to Bevy until Bevy's like, I messaged Jen. And you just want to fucking cry and whine about it like Bevy's a fucking glorified fucking sounding board and a counselor. Like, we're stressed out. But we're not stressed out from our own personal lives. We're stressed out because of you guys that want to whine, bitch, moan, and groan about all this shit. I can't do this anymore. I'm just going to give up. I'm all done. Well, unless you're all done with dating, unless you're all done with being in a relationship for the rest of your life, you're not done. Unless you just never want to get married. Then you can be all done. I mean, because you can go and, date around. You know what I'm saying? Go on Tinder. But you may as well change your profile status to looking for commitment. Yeah, and Bevy's over that shit. She will shout. Twist and shout. But on your dating profile, you may as well change from long-term and committed relationship to friends with benefits. I mean, just put it out there. Just put it out there. And love this. She says movement went from the weekly time with SP's daughter being no contact with SP to pick up to. Snaps Fran. Who's getting movement by her from her SP? Because duh. When she was in no contact before we started working together. Because that's how this works. Okay? But yeah, back to changing your dating profile status. You may want to change it to you're just looking for friends with benefits short term. That's all I'm looking for, because I am not going to evolve myself. I am not going to do anything differently. So therefore, I'm not looking for long-term committed relationship, because I will never have one, because they will all end the same way they've always ended in the past. Because I don't want to do anything different. I just want to be a fucking complete drama queen. I want to put this on your dating profile. I mean, be honest. I firmly feel that on a dating profile, you would shut out the fluff. You would cut the shit if you were just honest on your dating profile. See, I'm completely honest when I was on dating profiles, I was completely honest. Okay. So you may as well just be completely honest, Vic. I'm absolutely completely fucking dramatic. I spiral about everything. Trust me, I stalk your social media. Don't even trip, because I will stalk your social media, and I will cause nothing but havoc in your life. And I will react to everything. I will be completely combative. So send me a DM if that's right up your alley. Go ahead. Would you like me to write your dating profile for you? Because why lie about it? Because if you're lying about it, guess what you're doing? You're catfishing, bitch. You are going to be catfishing if you're being like, looking for committed relationship. I love walking in the beach, love sunsets, non-confrontational, no drama here, drama-free zone, this, that, and the fucking third. You are catfishing. Call it what the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. But that's what you may as well put on your dating profile, that you are nothing but a goddamn fucking headache. And don't even worry, because I'll be your number one super fan. Okay, I will stalk your if you get out of line, I will stalk your social media. I'll show up at your fucking house. I'll blow your fucking phone up. And don't think I don't know how many followers you have, because I don't know exactly how many followers you have. I'm full of insecurities. I do not value myself. I absolutely will get sucked into this relationship, and you will become my entire fucking world. And if you think, you have not met chaos until we started dating, put that on your fucking dating profile, because that's who you are right now. So this isn't about you quitting and giving up. It's about you, changing yourself, evolving, growing up, not being a child, being secure within yourself, which is why we're going to be doing the techniques that we're doing today. I got them all down. I'm so proud of myself. Look at me. All like ready. Now, I didn't have Post-its when I was downstairs, so now I have like literally, picture me and my boyfriend is a placeholder. But we're going to be doing the superhero pattern, releasing anxiety when it comes to your relationship, and we're going to be jumping into we're going to be having a little pep talk, tech talk with your boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife, doesn't matter, in timeline jumping. So, but you're actually just tapping into your timeline, okay? It's very quick. It's actually a very quick process, but you're going to jump into your timeline and have a little chat with your boyfriend, which will change his timeline because he's in your timeline. I know you don't have 55,000 timelines like some people like to fucking tell you. It's weird. It's weird. I was like, well, how do you pick which one you want to go into? Like, do you just wake up one day and you're like, I think I want a quantum leap? Because I don't know what the fuck that means either. I know what it means, but I don't know what it means. You're going to just be like, you know what? Today, I want to quantum leap into this timeline. Show me where I've got 55,000 timelines. Infinite timelines, they say. Infinite timelines. Or infinite realities, too. There's infinite realities, too. Well, I could promise you could jump to your 55D and walk outside, and you care to guess what's still going to be there? The same tree that was there in the 3D. In the 55D, and don't worry, it has not gotten any bigger. It's going to be the fucking same. That shit is crazy. The shit they be coming up with is like, seriously? Now you guys are spending all this time trying to figure out how you jump into the 55D, the 4D. What in the fuck is the 4D, the 55D? What dimension is that? No, I firmly believe this. The only way you jump into that dimension is when you die. Call it what you want. They can say whatever the fuck they want. But the only way you jump into that dimension is when you pass away. Because then you're not reborn into another body unless you're a killer. I believe that. I believe evil people are reincarnated reborn into like cockroaches and fucking spiders. You know the things we kill? Ants. All that shit. But the only way you're jumping into a different dimension is when you pass away. You're not going to the clouds, and you're not going to the firely below. You go into another dimension. So you're not doing that in this life. So you may as well accept snaps to peekaboo-boo. You may as well just accept the dimension you're in, bitch. So, and make it work, make it work. You know what I mean? Because like I said, when they say that shit, I would challenge them all day and be like, so what exactly is a different dimension? And how do you tap into that dimension? How do I go there? So if I go into another dimension, does that mean that my daughter's not here anymore? Oh, no, that's not. Then what the fuck are you talking about? Jumping into a different reality would mean my reality changes. Isn't that what that would mean? for fuck's sake. These people, they be coming up with shit. I'm just saying, they be coming up with shit. Mindy, what do you have? Different gutter trashes? SP is staying with me, but keeps saying they want to leave the country, and I kept bringing back different. You kept bringing back different gutter trashes. Oh, okay. So, and Mindy, this is where you have to start seeing him as loyal to you. Okay, you need to start seeing your SP as completely loyal to you, faithful to you, wants to be with you, all that shit. You need to see them as that. And right now, you are viewing yourself as a fucking option. No. Like, he wants to be with me, but mess with other fucking people. Like, no, boo. I don't think so. An option? No. No. I don't think so. You're loyal to me. I'm the only one he ever wants to be with. He wants to be with me and only me. You see what I'm saying? Like, all of that. Because when you see that version of them, then they have to be that way. But right now you're seeing your SP as being promiscuous, wanting to be a fucking playboy. I don't know why all you guys don't see your fucking SPs as like nerds. Like, he's so fucking nerdy. Nobody wanted this except for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's so fucking nerdy. Ain't nobody will like his ass but me. Is that just me? Do I say that? Am I the only one that says that? Oh, man. Look, I'm telling you, today, I want you guys to make manifestation fun. Katya, how can you manifest away abusive behaviors that happen once in a while with self-concept? You cannot. You can't. Well, yeah, Katya, of course I want to get engaged. Funny enough, I just saw your first comment. Yeah, of course I want to get engaged and married. That's what I'm working on now. That's what I'm doing now. Snaps for Hearty with cursive writing that manifests $70 in a day. But you cannot manifest away abusive behaviors with self-concept. No. This is first, there's a two-parter with this, and it depends if it's physical abuse or verbal abuse. I mean, none of the above is okay. But you have to see a couple things, okay? This is a self-love thing. You have to love yourself enough to know if you should walk away, right? Because when you love and respect yourself enough, then you're like, I deserve better. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And you walk away. This is where people who are in, and I know, and I could speak on the topic in case you're fucking new here because I've been in one, okay? So they get you to a point. They get you to a point in your relationship where you lose that love for yourself, where you are dependent on them, where your identities are completely wrapped up in your relationship, where they have you believing that you can't go anywhere. You're not okay without that. And so this isn't a self-concept thing. This is a self-love thing. Because when you focus on self-love, you unlock self-respect. You automatically have self-respect, self-confidence, and self-concept. Okay? So we focus on self-love. So you need to get that love back for yourself and know that you deserve better. Okay? That's the thing. So you have to tell yourself, like, I am fucking perfect. I am literally perfect. Because I am is at the hierarchy of change. So you need to start identifying yourself with someone who's perfect. And you only do that by telling yourself you're perfect, because then everything else falls. You only need one goddamn affirmation. I don't even understand why people overcomplicate the shit. One affirmation, I am perfect, unlocks every fucking other flaw you think you have. Okay, so you need to tell yourself that. Second, you have to change how you see your SP. That's the most important part. That is the most important part, because your SP is not your SP is not reactive to you based on how you see yourself. Your SP is reactive to you based on how you see him. So you have to break the pattern. This is the problem in domestic violence relationships, is it happens one time. Seemingly came out of nowhere, right? Happens the first time. Yes. But now, whenever they get mad, whenever they get annoyed, whenever they're in a bad mood, any of that shit, the triggers, right? Whenever they show those signs in your mind, it's like you're living in fear, okay? In your mind, you're like, oh God, this is how he acts. And then what's the outcome, right? It's predictable behavior. So it's like he's in a mood. It's like, is it a soccer game right now? Football, whatever. My boyfriend's way too hyped down there. Okay, so it's predictable behavior. So whenever they start to react in a certain way, it's like you're waiting, being in fear of them to react this way. Tiana, pay attention. Okay? It's like you know how they're going to react. So they must react that way, because that is how you see them over and over and over again. Behavior, attitude, emotion. Oh, you know how he's going to react, so he must react that way. So you have to see them differently. You can't react to the turnaround, because this is where we break patterns. So it's like you have to see him differently. So this is where discipline, if you're in this kind of relationship, first of all, if it's a physically abusive relationship, I never support staying. I just don't. Can you manifest changing him? 1000%. But is it worth your time, or do you respect yourself enough to know, but like, big, bro, if I'm gonna manifest something, it's gonna be a big burly bitch that's gonna come beat your ass up. How about that? That's just my personality. So it comes down to that. Okay. If it's verbally abusive, you can change that. Okay. By his description, but physically abusive, especially if there's children involved, a lot more willpower is involved, a lot more discipline. You have to break the patterns. And the only way you'll do that is by pushing through when times get tough. That's the problem. Okay, that's the problem. It's easy to see them in a lovely light when everything's great, right? They bring you flowers, they apologize, they do all these things. You're like, okay, everything's great. So you see him because there's a reason you stay, because you love him, right? But then the second he shows that behavior, you have to break the pattern. So he's reactive. He's very aggressive, emotional, right? Like he's annoyed, he's pissed off, he's in a bad mood. In your mind, you have to see him as perfect. You can't resort back to demonic boyfriend, if you will. You have to, in your mind, be like, no, he's the perfect boyfriend. We have the best relationship. He's the perfect boyfriend. We have the best relationship. And see him as the person that you love that is not abusive. And you have to push through that no matter the outcome. No matter the outcome. Because you have to break the pattern. So if he's verbally abusive, we'll just say, because that physical, I don't support. And because I've been in one. And you have to, at some point, be like, look, bitch, bye. That's just how I look at it. That's just my shit. But anyway, because at this point, I don't believe any woman should deserve to be physically, or men, because it happens to men too. They just don't report it because they're afraid of society judgment. But I feel like we have to end that by not tolerating it. You know what I'm saying? But you would have to push through it. So it's like he's upset, angry, and you're like, perfect boyfriend, perfect boyfriend, perfect boyfriend. And he's like, you still have to persist with perfect boyfriend because you will see the turnaround, but you have to persist in perfect boyfriend. You can't revert back. That's where an extra level of discipline is required. That's where people struggle the most when it comes to those types of relationships. And like I said, I think, well, me personally, if it's actually like an abusive relationship, like a physically abusive one, then I would just manifest that he becomes Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm just saying. I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer went to prison. That's just my personality. Darlin, tips for maintaining our assumptions and not spiraling. Yeah, stop fucking checking that 3D. Okay, your want. You have to go from needing to wanting your SP. Like, you spiral because you guys come from a place of needing to be with your SP versus like, bitch, I know who the fuck I am. And don't worry, if we're together, we're not together, guess what? This world going to continue to spin, bitch. And you know what? My life going to continue to go. And it's going to continue to improve. Now, do I want to be with you for the rest of my life? Yes. Do I love you? Yes. But don't worry, I'll be Gucci. I will be completely Gucci regardless of the outcome, right? But knowing the outcome, knowing that you're going to be together. You don't spiral if you know that you're going to be together. What's there to spiral about? What's there to worry about? We're getting back together, so there's really nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? I look like as if I'm fucking short. Or I mean as if I'm tall. I look, but I can't see shit. Anyway. Okay, so that's what it is. You wouldn't spiral if you know the outcome. Me and my boo together forever and ever. I'll love you forever. Forever a day away. I think I combined two songs. Because now I'm like, no, the next line goes, tomorrow, tomorrow. Oh, well, I can't wait till science breaks the code on the dimensions. And let's see, watch like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Did you ever watch that shit? And Nikia, you had a near-death experience in December. Someone told you died in that dimension. Well, see, this is where they would lose me every time. I'd be like, what? I mean, what in the fuck are you talking about? What up, Crystal Goddess? I'd be like, died in that dimension. But this is where they double talk themselves, because I'll be like, what's a dimension? It's a different reality. Okay, cool. Then do I get to pick and choose who's in this new reality, or are the same motherfuckers there? Then why do I care what dimension I'm hopping into? You know what I'm saying? If Trump is still the president and we still got all the things going around, and everybody in my life is still in my life, then what do I need to jump into a different dimension for? Like, I'll just stick in this one. Like, it seems a lot of work when ain't nothing changing in that new dimension. Now you got me sold. If you're like, no, when you jump into the new dimension, though, like, you don't ever have to work for a living. Like, everything is like all the food you want for free, buffet style, like all that now you got me sold. I'm ready to jump into that dimension. Like, where does the bus take off? Like Hogwarts, right? Where does the bus take off? Where do I need to go to hop into that dimension? Now you've got me sold. But if everything's gonna fucking stay the same, I'm solid. What do I need to hop into another dimension for? This seems a little bit dramatic. And that's where they know they're full of shit. New dimensions. The new dimension. Because in that new dimension, you just might meet God. Or who else would you meet? Who would you want to meet in the new dimension? Do you think, what the fuck's that hottie from Fast and Furious that passed away? Think he's in there? Do you think Tupac's in the new dimension? I mean, I'm just asking. And then how do I find exactly which dimension I can locate them in? Oh. God, the brainwashing going on in today's society. I mean, I'm just asking. What up, the feminine divine? I'm really gonna turn this fucking AC off. It's cold. Paul Walker. There it is. Paul Walker. Maybe he's in that new dimension. Michael Jackson, do you think he's in that new dimension? Where do we find them? Whitney Houston? What dimension are they in? Is there like a roadmap to the dimension categories where we can just pick what dimension we're jumping into since we have infinite dimensions? Baby, I'm talking about dimensions. I said they say we have infinite dimensions. And I was wondering what the difference is in the dimensions, because if I jump into another dimension or reality, quantum leap into another reality, does that mean that, like, you're not there? My daughter doesn't exist? Because last time I checked, you're going to go outside and your fucking tree is going to be the same. It ain't even growing anymore. The leaves look the same. Wake up after you quantum leaped and be like, well, oh, I still have the same fucking job. Love that for me. Like, oh, so I still have to go to work? That's what you're saying? Yes, baby, I was thinking tomorrow. I still have the same shitty job I don't like. Oh. Children are still the same. Love that for me. Oh, car's still the same. Yep. Everything looks the same. So what reality did I just jump into? I'm just saying, logically speaking, that shit sounds like bullshit. The shit sounds like bullshit. So I don't believe what the fuck they're talking about. And like I told you, I will believe it when they put on a fucking body cam and jump into another reality. I want to see it. I want to see it all unfold. Jump it, put on a fucking body cam. What do you want? What do you need? One of those GoPros? Put on the GoPro. Is this the whole thing? Put on the GoPro and jump into another dimension or a new reality. Go ahead. And when you can do that, you got me sold, bitch. Sold. This is where now see, you wouldn't have to worry about spiraling all day long or wavering if you would just think about this type of shit instead. See what I'm saying? It's gonna distract your thoughts. You guys would be solid if you didn't have to worry about none of that shit. You should be thinking about this type of stuff, right? You might realize that most of the shit they're talking about is bullshit. Kind of like when they want to wave that fucking shit around. Their little wands. Rods. Excuse, I know it's a rod now. It's a rod. They want to wave the little rod around. It's like, why are you waving that rod around? What is that doing exactly? What they call it, a tandem rod, whatever you guys said yesterday. What exactly is that doing? I'm going to ask them. See, this is why I don't go on lives, because I'll get kicked out, because I would have been like, what is that thing you're waving around? And then they all say it, and I'll be like, exactly what does that do? And then whatever they say after that, I'm going to come in on their ass. Oh, well, you know, it's helping me channel the spirit guides. I'll be like, well, I'm just curious. Have you ever met your spirit guide? I mean, you know you have them. But have you ever met them? Like, do they come out to play? James. Why wouldn't you wave your wand? It's like, do you like sit here? Like you're sitting here and then your spirit guide just like Ratatouille. Let's shit my daughter gets. Which is fucking weird. Where it's like a little rat thing that just like magnetically attaches to your... She wanted me to cook with that shit one day. I was like, I'm not cooking with Ratatouille on my fucking shoulder. Right? It's just like... And then the other spirit guide's like... I mean, is that how that works? Oh man, okay, I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Flashy, how do you get him to stop saying sorry for bugging you every time he texts me? Be like, he knows he never bugs me. He knows he never bugs me. Yes, Taylor. Demonic boyfriend. He knows he never bugs me. He loves talking to me. He's always talking to me. He doesn't even matter. Riri, no, I cannot do a British accent. Was that good? Okay, so stop seeing yourself as, what's it called? You have choices, right? It's like, thanks, Touche. It's like, you have choices, okay? So on the priority spectrum, I love that he thinks he's, okay, so he thinks that he's bothering you. He's like, sorry for bothering you. He thinks he's bothering you because he feels alone. Oh, that's in the 16th dimension, Bevy. You... You sound like that in the 16th dimension, bitch. Oh, man. I can't even, like, illustrate. I could never make a video about that shit. Although I should. I should, because I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, how to quantum leap in the dimension where you and your SP are together. It's not what you think. Let's talk about it. Yeah, that's right. You're posh in the 16th dimension. Although, has anyone found it weird, on a side note, that the British, they can turn that accent off in a hot ass fucking second. Have you ever found that weird? That they can turn that accent off in a hot second and sound totally fucking American. Right? Because it's like, take, what's that fucking guy's name? He was in that medical show. House. Totally British. But you wouldn't know that shit when you watch the fucking show. It's like, damn. That guy sounds totally American, right? And then like singers are like that too, where when they talk, they sound British, but when they sing, apparently their British accent goes away. The British are frauds. They're frauds. They don't actually have an accent. They just make that shit up. They do it because they want to be different. That's why they speak English. But with an accent. Like Australians are frauds too. Don't worry. Texans, they're frauds too. It's fine. It's totally fine. Anyone who speaks English with an accent is a phony. I said it. Start a new trend. Rob. Jen is the master of using inner conversations to create turning situations and everything around. Hey, that's what I do. That's what I do. I just think, does this make any goddamn fucking sense what they're talking about? No? Okay, sick. Then I'm good. Because I'll tell you, some people I respect in the community. I don't know them. But I respect in the community. I'll watch some of their videos and make, what in the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what they're talking about. Some of their videos I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even know. They'll have like, because they're really tapping into the ego community, which I don't even know what kind of, I don't even know what the fuck that is. But they'll like have like this thing here where it will say what they're supposed to be talking about. And I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about in that shit. I'll read their what is it called? A title, headline. I'll read their headline and I'm like, I still don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. And that's probably my face. That's probably literally my face when I watch the video. I'm like, And I try to give it an honest whirl. I just cannot. That's right, the feminine divine. When it gets physical, you gotta go. That's right, Tiana. That's right. Special place in hell for those type of people. You gotta go. Gotta go. What up, Cabasco? I keep thinking his last response, and I keep feeling like the result might not be what I manifest. What are you talking about, user 958? What are you talking about? How old am I? Please, Redmer. First of all, how is that relevant to the content? But second of all, lucky for you, I have nothing to hide. I have never looked a day over 20, but I'm actually 44. I do love free buffet food, Sarah. That's the only way they get me. I'm jumping ship to the fucking new dimension. The second they tell me there's a free goddamn buffet. And if they're throwing lobster on the buffet, oh, I'm on the fast track, bitch. Like, how do I get the VIP ticket? Everything comes easier in the next dimension. They just don't tell you how to get there. You know what I'm saying? Visualize. Visualize what? I don't even know what the next dimension even looks like. What am I visualizing? The next dimension. I'm going to jump into the next dimension. Where they say everything's going to get easier, you know what the fuck they're implying? They're implying that everything gets easier, yeah, because all of a sudden you decided to get a fucking grip and you decided to make everything about you. So yeah, now you're in another dimension, but everything got easier because you just got a grip on your thoughts. You are still in the same dimension, bitch. You are still in the same dimension. Okay. And how the fuck do they know? How do they know that everything gets easier in another dimension? Have they been there? If you have, then why the fuck are you back? That's fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's dumb. Joke's on you. You went and had everything easier and you chose to come back. What a dumb bitch. that's how I look at it. So this is where you gotta think. These people are fucking stupid. Divine Princess. How did you get yourself together while you were in no contact with your SP? So when you first break up with your SP, oh shit, we didn't even do the techniques. Okay, we're going to do the photo method, but we're going to do it quick style, okay? When you break up with your SP, I understand the wave of emotions. I went through them, right? And so I had the slew of emotions at first. Then he changed his phone number and he called me and he told me he was going to change his number. And then when I went to call him and that it was like, this number is no longer in service, I lost it. Like I was like, we were one building away from each other, but anyway, I lost it. So I moped around for probably a month or two. Right now, like 2 months. And then right when the breakup happened, I was in desperation. I need to find something, manifestation. And then I came across law of attraction and started doing all the shit. I ran around my house and fucking I had so many goddamn crystals. I put them outside. You know, you gotta put the crystals outside, let the moon charge them to the moon water and the whole fucking bit. I would wake up 90 minutes early just so I could get my techniques in before I had to work. And then I started canceling calls or postponing calls just so I can get some techniques in, all that shit, to the point where the person I was partnering with for the business coaching was like, are you okay? Because something's wrong. Because I wasn't like this, you know? Leanne, what are you talking about? You didn't win the lottery. You won the lottery in the 18th dimension. Girl. I'm just kidding. There's an easy way to win the lottery. But so I did that. And I shut my life down. I didn't even watch TV, nothing. I was techniques. After 5 p.m., techniques, all the way till like 9 p.m. It was so fucking stupid. It was so stupid. I don't even think I have that shit. Maybe I do have it. I don't fucking know. I had a whole notepad. I got all these drawers now, bitches. I had a whole fucking notepad of all, I don't even know where it is, of all of these, you know, you got to do the 55 by 5, 33 by 3, 369, all that shit. Gratitude journaling, all that shit. I did it all. And then I was like, this is dumb. And nothing was working in my 3D. So then I was like, I reverse engineered. I fucking got a grip. I picked myself up, fucking sulking, picked myself up, reverse engineered, and then was like, because I know how the mind works, because I've done business success and weight loss. Okay. I didn't know it was manifestation at the time. I did it with the study of the mind, knowing what I know about the mind, the subconscious mind. So I did that. So I was like, if I could do that, that shit is no different when it comes to SP. Let me figure this shit out. Let me reverse engineer how to everything become everything. Then I figured that out and I was like, boom, got it. Got the game plan. And then I just went to town. I just did it. I didn't overthink it. I didn't question it. I didn't sit there and be like, it's not working. Oh, what is he doing right now? Spiral. I didn't do that shit. I just didn't, because in my mind, I was just like, maybe it's just how I am. I'm too stubborn that I feel like at some point in time, you got to dry those fucking tears, pick yourself up and move the fuck forward. And why would and in my mind, does it make sense? Once you dry those fucking tears, pick yourself up, move forward. Does it make sense to fucking keep dwelling on the shit? No. Why want to hurt my phone? Why do I want to hurt my own feelings? That sounds stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is like, for me, this is just like, no one had to tell me this shit. It just seems like it just makes sense to me. Why would I want to do that shit? So I started applying positive meaning to everything. Everything was a fucking sign. Everything was the meaning I wanted it to mean, because I'm not going to sit there and think about my boyfriend being laid up in a bed with some other broad. But who the fuck? No. Going on dates with some other broad. No. I'm not going to do any of that shit. That for me, for me, that was fucking common sense. But that was me. Obviously, since I've entered the industry, I'm realizing that's not common sense. Because that's what you guys love to do. And I'm like, who the fuck? No. So spiral? No. At first, yeah, when I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But once I know about manifestation, once I knew and I figured it out, you got me all the way fucked up. If you think I'm going to go over here and spiral every waking second I get and have negative thought after negative thought. Now, do I have negative thoughts every once in a while that come up? Yeah, but I have the tool to flip it. And I focus on inner conversations, everything I know, which I tell you bitches to do. So you have me all the way fucked up if in a million years you think that I'd be like, oh my God, yeah, I want so badly to feel like shit today. What can I do? What can I do? Oh, negative meaning? That sounds so much better than a positive one. Fuck yeah. We'll go with the negative meaning instead of the positive meaning. That's as stupid as you wanting to win the lottery and being like, okay, I know what the winning lottery numbers, let me choose the opposite. What in the ghetto? See what I'm saying? That's, you know damn well that sounds dumb as fuck. So why are you choosing to do that? Why in the fuck would you choose to do that? It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not. You're lying to yourself and coming up with bullshit excuses when you say the fucking shit is hard. Because you know damn well it's not fucking hard. It's not. What's hard is hurting my feelings. What's hard is crying all the fucking time. What's hard is doing all that stupid shit all the fucking time. That's what's hard. What's hard is bitching all the fucking time. What's hard is crying all the time. What's hard is being in my negative thought space all the time. What's hard is assigning negative meaning and hurting my own fucking feelings all the goddamn time. That shit is fucking hard. What's not hard is tooting my own horn, making myself feel fucking better, telling myself what the fuck I want to tell myself, and making sure I'm solid and Gucci and happy. That's not fucking hard. James. He said I'm using my J method here to tap. Not sure what's going to happen first. Oh man. Hey, you know what? I'm telling you. I told him I have to do a couple research because I can't get the video banned. But I am going to make a video. Oh yeah, Flashy. I love lobster. Thanks, Steph girlfriend. I'm going to make a video about the J method. I just have to model the O method style to make sure that it's, and no, it will not be the O method, but I have to model to make sure it doesn't get banned on the internet.
Someone's waiting.
Excuse me. All right, get the photos of your SPs out before I bitch at you, before I gotta go. Because the bullshit has to stop. It has to stop. At some point in time, the bullshit has to stop. At some point in time, you need to stop playing games with your fucking self. At some point in time, you need to fucking start tooting your own goddamn fucking horn, which is why that's the next intensive, is how to toot your own fucking horn on autopilot. Because the alternative sounds fucking stupid. Call it what it is. I don't sugarcoat shit around here, but I'm, like I told you, I'm not about to hurt my own goddamn feelings. That sounds stupid as fuck. So while you're getting your pictures out, obviously I am your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption, everything else to work in your favor. So now that sounds good. You just click the follow button. I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to fully living with me in 4 weeks. I've done it and managed to cut that time in half. So if you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where the fuck you're going wrong, because many of you are going wrong all the fucking time. And it is a superpower of mine to figure out where you're going wrong and help you understand why you're going wrong and all that shit and why they said what they said. So the light bulbs come on. Yeah, all links are in my bio. Okay. Oh, right. Now you got your SP's photos out. So here's the thing. Right now, I want you to focus on one thing only, because clearly if you focus on more than one thing, you all fucking lose your shit. Okay? Oh, Steph, yours is an easy one. Yes, I can help you manifest your SP back. Okay, link is in my bio. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this fucking air. It's fucking cold. James, you're the best, James. And Rob. And Patreon vibes. Okay, so, oh, and Chris. And ID Kid. Okay, so, here's the thing. Okay, you need Tiana. Someone said that they keep having to turn the volume. Tiana said AirPods on 100%. Do not have Jen on speaker at work ever. It's probably not a good idea. Oh. Just saying. Oh, right. Redhead Stoner. I love when you guys, I love your guys' fucking name. Oh, yeah. We gotta have, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, the feminine divine. We're gonna have the J method by itself. And then for couples, we've got the OJ method. The OJ method. Which is the best title ever. Yeah, we went on the whole thing. Don't worry, Tiana. The J method is for the fellas. It's for the fellas. I'll let you figure out what J stands for in comparison to the O method. What would J stand for when it comes to the fellas, right? And then we're going to have the OJ method when it comes to the couples. We figured this all out. Yeah, we figured this all out the other day. We got it all mapped out on this live. We got it all mapped out on this live the other day. Oh, and Tyrese, of course. How the fuck can I forget about Tyrese? Okay. All right, you got your SP's photos out real quick. I want you to focus on one thing only. I want you to focus on the version of your SP that you want and expect your SP to be for you, because what in the fuck? Okay? You need to right now, I want you to ask yourself real quick, why are you choosing to manifest them back? Why do you want them back? Why do you want to be with your SP? Why do you want to make it work? Regardless of your situation, why them? Why not walk away? Find somebody new. What is it about them? Hold on to that reason. Hold on to that version of them. See only that version of them for you. The one that's perfect for you. The one that worships the ground that you walk on, fucking loves you. Can't stand to be away from you, who just wants all the shit with you. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah. See, Taylor, she already listened. Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, you guys called me out. And I remember Tyrese, but I remembered you on my own, bitch. It is Tyrese. It is exactly what you think it is. I know, Taylor. That's the glorious thing about us calling it the OJ method. Okay. Nikia orange juice everywhere. So, I want you to hold on to that version of your SP right now, and only that version of your SP, okay? Now, I want you to ask yourself, it is Jen's method, but it's the J method. I want you to hold on that version of your SP, and I want you to look, Tiana. Now I want you to look at your SP's photo. Oh wait. Okay, we're gonna bunch all of you together right now. So whether you are in no contact, and I don't give a fuck about a circumstance. So whether you are in no contact, consistent contact, in any of the ships, friendship, relationship, situationship, marriageship, all that shit. Doesn't matter the status with your SP. I don't give a fuck if you haven't talked to them in 25 years. Doesn't matter. I want you to look at your SP's photo with some backbone, because of course, right around here, we are queens and kings. So you're going to put on your crown if you're new here. And if you're not new here, you're going to straighten your shit, because here we get what we want and we get it when we want it. When queens and kings give a command, they don't question, wonder, worry, doubt. No. They know. They expect for their command to be fulfilled. That's exactly who the hell you are and who you are right now. The queen and the king of your reality. Usually I spend a lot more time on this technique, but I lost complete track of time today. And I have my second day of my intensive, which we've got 3 techniques we're going to be doing today, which is going to be amazing. But if you're new or just tuning in, if you are part of my super fan here, I am going to be going live with you on Saturday. Obviously not right after my live, because that's what I do. I'm going to have to figure out the fucking time. But you get a copy of the recordings, but I will walk you through these techniques myself as well. Okay? Okay, dokesily. Now, or one of them. I don't fucking know. We'll see. But anyway. Okay. So every one of you are going to look at your SP's photo right now. And you're going to command them to contact you. But you're going to tell them, you are contacting me. Say, if you're alone, say it out loud. Say it with a little bit of backbone. If you're not alone, say it in your mind. Don't look like a fucking wacko, okay? Now you're going to look at your SP's photo, dead ass in their fucking face, with some authority command, like assurity, certainty, because that's what manifests tonality, okay? Remember, words are only 7% of total communication. 93% of total communication is tonality and physiology. And since we take physiology out, we have to rely on tonality. So you're going to have to say it with some fucking backbone. Like you're talking to a goddamn fucking child who isn't listening. Okay? And you're going to literally look at your SP and you're going to tell them to contact you. You're going to say, you are contacting me right now. And you're going to tell me everything I want to hear. You are contacting me right now. And you're going to tell me everything I want to hear. You are contacting me right now. And you're going to tell me everything I want to hear. You are contacting me right the fuck now, and you are going to tell me everything that I want to hear. If you are impatient, if you're tired of waiting, act like it. Say it with some command authority. Do you understand? Okay. Now, you already heard my first one. We'll go back to the original anthem. Enjoy the music. Give your commands while I go to the ladies' room again. Give your commands and expect them. Fucking expect them. Stop whining. Stop bitching. And start expecting them right now. I want you to expect them to contact you right now. Start expecting that. See the version of them that would contact you. The version of them that is exactly why you're manifesting their fucking back. And expect them to contact you. Do it now. And enjoy the song. Sorry. I forgot it's supposed to be on this one. And stick around because I've got some parting words for you that you're going to want to hear. What?
3 hours life and she still shows up, telling broken hearts to level up. Fuck the 3D, don't react, resist, bitch, and that's a fact. Queen of leverage, queen of law, teaching us what we never saw. In our convos, hold the line. What is yours in time. She said, put your big shattered, some came lost. Thinking love had heavy cost. Now we walk like kings and queens, living things we used to dream. Don't worry, just be, she said. Get the old version out your head. Moving first, now watch them chase. Manifestation all over the place. First is king, first is queen. Best damn minds, yeah, we've ever seen. From the lives to the late night calls, she taught us how to have it all. No more fear, no more lack. The bitch is back, the bitch is back. Leverage the law, hold the power, own it all. Channel your king energy, channel your queen energy. Put your crown on, take a throne. You were never meant to beg for crumbs. Dream team, bitches loud and bright. We create our reality tonight. Three hours life and she still shows up, telling broken hearts to level up. Fuck the 3D, don't react, persist, bitch, and that's a fact. Queen of leverage, queen of law, teaching us what we never saw. Inner convos, hold the line. What is yours in time. She said, put your big panties on, stop spiraling, keep moving on. We don't verbalize, we internalize. Now the whole damn family shines. Hey, leverage the law, stand up tall, don't fear the fall. Channel your queen energy, manifesting royalty. Hey, toot your own horn, no story, dead and gone. Dream team, bitches, crown held high. We create our reality tonight. Some came shattered, some came lost. Thinking love had heavy cost. Now we walk like kings and queens, living things we used to dream. Don't worry, just be, she said. Get the old version out your head. Moving first, now watch them chase. Manifestation all over the place. First is king, first is queen. Best damn minds, yeah, we've ever seen. From the lives to the late night calls, she taught us how to have it all. No more fear, no more lack. The bitch is back, the bitch is back. Leverage the law, hold the power, own it all. Channel your king energy, channel your queen energy. Put your crown on, take a throne. You were never meant to beg for crumbs. Dream team, bitches loud and bright. We create our reality
Tonight. Did you hear that? You create your reality. So, understand. It was me. You guys want to know who the lyrical talent is behind the song? It's me. Can't you tell? I went to a whole recording studio and everything. Look at that. Snaps for Epic and Sonia both got contacted right now. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? That's how this works. when you channel your fucking queen and king energy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, what is wrong with you? Okay, you need to get a grip. Okay, I need you to get a grip. Every single one of you today is going to look at your SP's photo for 1 minute only. Okay, and you can do this daily. It's not a big deal, but you're going to look at your SP's photo today, and you're going to tell their ass, I still didn't turn the goddamn air off. We're getting back together right now. We are getting back together right now. We're getting back together right now. Tell them what their fucking shit's going to be. We're getting back together right now. That's what you need to do. You wouldn't have anxious feelings about your shit if you knew that you were getting back together right now. Tyrese. I'm telling you, Tiana, it'll change your life, girl. It'll change your life. These songs are fucking the shit. These songs are the shit. Okay? But it will change your life. Stop with the bullshit. Stop with the fucking bullshit. Okay? Stop with the nonsense. Okay? All that we have seen today, and text coaching, manifest for me, in the fucking general tab, all that shit is wine, fucking wine. Wine. He's triggering me. We argue. We had another argument. I don't know. How do I say this? We're in no contact, but I want him to take me on a trip to the fucking Netherlands. Look at that. And snaps for Susan, whose SP just texted her right now too. What's your problem? Your problem is that you would rather whine about your shit. Okay, you'd rather bitch about your shit over and over and over again. You'd rather react. It's like reacting is your fucking middle name. Let me just react. It's so much easier. So much easier to bitch and whine and be a crybaby and act like more immature than my own child. How can I act and do everything opposite that I would tell my child to do? Get a grip. Get a grip. Because it is not helping you to do the bullshit. It is not helping you to react. It is not helping you to spiral, to be assigned negative meaning after negative meaning after negative meaning after negative fucking meaning. What part of that is hard? Okay, what part of it is hard to protect your own fucking feelings? What part of that is hard? Why would you want to hurt your feelings when you should be protecting them? You should be only telling yourself what the fuck you want to hear, what you want to tell yourself over and over and over again. You hurting your own feelings every waking second that you get is not helping you at all. It's not. But the second, I promise you, the second you actually, do what I tell you to do and step into it, like step into and own who the fuck you are. Step into your queen energy and your king energy. Everything changes. Everything changes. You become unstoppable. What you say fucking starts to go. It starts to go. Oh, I don't like that either. Let me change that shit. Let me change that shit too. Like a fucking buffet line. No, don't like that one. Let me just change another one. No. When you decide, when you really step into that energy, everything changes for you. Everything. Because I tell you guys, right, like Katya says, you choose. You are making a choice. Every fucking day, you are making a choice. You're making a choice to feel like shit or to fucking feel like a boss-ass bitch. You are making a choice to assign negative meaning or positive meaning. You are making a choice to hurt your own feelings or to empower yourself. What's your pleasure? But when you start only assigning positive meaning to fucking everything and really making it about you and everything about you and tooting your own fucking horn, everything changes. Everything fucking changes. And you become a manifesting bitch. Yeah. Everything all of a sudden starts to go your way. Okay, I tell you guys, there's so many conversations you could be having with yourself that relate to SP2, but relate to your fucking self. Okay, so it's like you can literally, you should be like, yeah, you have your main inner conversations, affirmations that you have for your SP, but why not tell your goddamn fucking self every day, like, I always get what the fuck I want. And I always get what I want, and it comes to me immediately. Everything always goes my way. This is all working out even better than I fucking expected. Like, shit, I always get what I want. Everything always goes my way. I always get what I want. Everything always fucking goes my way. Why would you not want to tell yourself that shit? Because who the hell doesn't want to always get what they want and have everything always go their way? Lisa, nobody judges. Well, sometimes. We don't judge you. We just get frustrated with your ass, literally, right? So how do you switch to positivity? Okay, so it's where nothing, you have to remind yourself that nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. Nothing. You have to remind yourself that your subconscious mind does not have eyes. So it does not know what you're looking at. It only knows what you're telling yourself. So you can be looking at their whole ass social media profile and see a picture of your SP with gutter trash. It doesn't know that. It only knows what you tell yourself. So control that. Is everything needs to be about you. So like I don't care if you're no contact. I don't give a fuck. If you're in complete no contact and you go on WhatsApp and you see that they're active online, you'd be like, of course they're online right now because they want to see if I'm online. Look at them. You know, you see them post, you're like, he's always posting pictures to try and talk to me. He's always getting my attention. Okay. Whenever you post a story or anything on social media, just be like, I know he always looks at my stories. He's always looking at my stories. Okay. They're always looking at my stories because you have to understand that just because you don't see their fucking profile on your fucking shit doesn't mean they're not looking at your stories. That's not what that means at all. Okay. Instead of telling yourself you see no movement, you should be like, I see movement every day in my fucking 3D. I literally see movement every day in my 3D. Yep. Everything is conspiring in my favor. Everything always goes my way. I know he's thinking about me right now. He cannot stop thinking about me. He's having the most miserable day of his fucking life right now because he can't stop thinking about me. Yep. It's all about you. He knows he knows that I'm his favorite goddamn fucking person. He knows he can't imagine a future without me. See what I'm saying? No, you can always delete it if you don't want it, but I wouldn't dwell on texting the wrong chat. You know, I've done that a couple times where I'm like, oops. Delete. Or I'm like, sorry. Well, I'm petty. Like, that's just who I am, but I know who the fuck I am. So, I literally will... Okay, so, when me and my boyfriend were back in contact, I would text him by accident and be like, oh, sorry, wrong person. But it was a picture of me looking hottie patati, like I'm about to go out, hit the town. You know what I'm saying? And we were back in contact. I'm like, oh, sorry, wrong person. And he'd be like, well, who were you sending that picture to? Let him stir a little. That's just me. But that's just me and my boyfriend have that relationship. There you go, right? That was for a friend. Make him question who the person is. Exactly. Yes, Goldilocks. It is okay to have these inner conversations out loud. I do that. I would say certain things. Most of them I do in my mind, but I would do them out loud. Because remember, a conversation is a conversation, okay? So whether it's an inner conversation, outer conversation, doesn't fucking matter. Because what you speak about, you bring about. What you think about and speak about, you bring about. So you may as well, you have to control them. You have to control them. Because your biggest problem is you guys go about your fucking day and you're like, affirm, 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 affirm. Take a break. And then you're like, this motherfucker still hasn't texted me in like, it's been like 4 months. I still haven't fucking heard from him. When is he going to fucking text me? Well, you just negated everything you've been affirming. Affirm, and then you're back on track. Affirm, affirm. You don't flip the thought, and then you're back on track. Affirm, 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 affirm. Then you get ready to go, and you're laying down to go to bed, and you're like, nothing's working. I still am not seeing any movement in my 3D. He still hasn't texted me yet. Well, you just negated everything you've been affirming. Because affirmations, robotic affirmations, are great because they discipline your mind. They keep your mind in check, right? But you have to create the repetition before it gets into the subconscious, which is what pushes everything out. But while you're affirming and creating the repetition, your inner conversations that go directly to your subconscious mind, because it's a natural conversation, which is how you've been manifesting your entire life, are going against what you're affirming. You still haven't created the repetition yet. It's still not an assumption. So it's like dwindling here. But your inner conversations, what you say automatically, go directly to your subconscious mind, which is already your assumption. So that's why you don't see a change. That is why nothing happens. I've been doing this for 8 months. I've been doing this for 16 years. No, the fuck you haven't. No, you haven't. All you've been doing is thinking against what you've been affirming. That's it. That's all. Why would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? So you need to stop doing that. Stop doing that. Brooklyn, stick with us. Stick with us, sis, because here we help you get your shit, okay? So that's the difference, right? You're listening to too much content. Just decide. Live in the end. Persist. This, that, and the fucking third. Affirm. Just affirm. Right? All this bullshit. Okay? But here, I bring logic into manifestation because you must bring logic into manifestation, which they do not do because they don't understand how the conscious mind works. Okay? So the conscious mind is your logical thinker. So you have to bring logic into manifestation. It has to make sense to you. On top of that, I simplify the process for you and I tell you only what works because I don't have time to waste. There's that part. No, you do not have to affirm. Affirming only distracts your thoughts. It's robotic. But you process 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. So while you're doing the 10K affirmation challenge, what about the other 70,000 thoughts you're processing? Where are those going? Oh, that's right. You did the 10K affirmation challenge, and the other 70,000 thoughts you processed that day went against what you were affirming. If all you had to do was affirm, everyone would be with their SPs. If all you had to do was affirm, everyone would be rich. Right? Does that logically make sense? Thanks, Liliana, girlfriend. Doesn't that thanks, Jackie girl. Doesn't that logically make sense? Right? If all you had to do was affirm, then you'd be like, well, if it's that simple, then why isn't everybody doing it? And then why doesn't everybody have their shit? So then you have to look at people and say, so then you have to look at the other creators and say, so what are they not telling us? Oh, that's right. That's the problem with content. Content is dripped out, right? Because they can't, this is why I go live, because content is bits of information that you have to piece together, right? Because nobody's going to make a fucking content video that's like 30 minutes because then people bitch. So it's like they want all the shit, but they don't want to watch all the shit. So you get bits and pieces of information. You have to duct tape the shit together. But when it comes to your SP specifically, because I got a jet, when it comes to your SP specifically, you have to look at them as the version of them that you want and expect them to be for you. When everything was perfect in your relationship, what was that version of your SP? You have to select that version of your SP again, because you're selecting a version of your SP all the time. The second thing you need to do is focus on your inner conversations. Pay attention to what the fuck you're telling yourself, because your inner conversations naturally are based on the 3D, which isn't what you want. So you have to control your inner conversations and now start controlling them by telling yourself what the fuck you want to say. So it should basically be, I know and he knows. No, I don't do subliminals. Don't even get me started, Brooklyn. Subliminals are bullshit. Okay, because if we know how the subconscious mind works, I know people that they're subliminal creators, and they say, Rita Kaminsky would be one, where she says, I went through thousands of subliminals to find the ones that worked. Shouldn't all subliminals work? If the subliminal worked, like just thinking common sense wise, right? If that's the case, then all subliminals should work. You shouldn't have to. That's right, Jackie. Snaps for Jackie, because better should get her trash to the dumpster they crawled out of. Just seems to be our specialty around here. And Jackie said she just got confirmation that gutter trash is what? In the dumpster. So Jackie, you're going to continue when it comes to gutter trash, because we got to keep her in the dumpster, let the dump truck take her out. Okay? And now, of course, now you're getting your SP back. Okay? But I'm happy for you, girl. I'm happy for you, bitch. Okay, so that's where I have to think. If subliminals worked, then it would have a 100% success rate. Why do you have to find the ones that worked? And how much time did you give the subliminal while you went through thousands of them? Come, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? No, you didn't. Subliminals don't work. Your subconscious mind does not sit there and be like, hold the fuck on. I think this is a subliminal. So we have to filter through the music to find the words. No, all it's hearing is music. Which is why, if people knew how the subconscious mind works, the only thing that works is guided meditations or hypnosis audios. Because one, it's for your own protection, because you can actually hear what the fuck is being said. We'll just start with the obvious, because you can listen to it and hear what's being said. And then two, because you can, because that's what your subconscious mind picks up on. So. Yes, Brooklyn, I break it down to you. I break it down to you, sister. If you want to go head on over to YouTube and watch my video, I think yesterday or the day before, I don't know. Somebody might know, is one of my lives, I broke it down, the entire step-by-step process to manifesting your SP back. It's not difficult. If you want to stick around and join me tomorrow, I will break it down again, because I get a lot of new people. So I will break it down again, because I got a jet, because I got a masterclass coming up right now. So, that's right, Rob. We're going to have to have an audio. Beep, beep, beep. I will break it down, the exact simple process framework that has proven to work over and over and over again to manifest your SP back, because I've nailed it. I've managed to nail it. I've helped hundreds of people manifest their SPs back from no contact when nothing else was working for them to when they came across my life and all of a sudden things started working for them, because that's what we do around here. Okay? And the testimonies that I have, which I have to post when I have time, don't compare to people who have been teaching this shit for years. So, if you want me, I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. I managed to cut that time in fucking half. So I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, I always put them on the tube of the U, so you can always watch them there. And while you're there, subscribe, watch them, but don't just watch them and waste your goddamn fucking time. Why don't you implement? Okay? If you want me to manifest your SP back for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you get your shit right, all links are in my bio. If you want an SP song, SP story, all that shit, which is very, very important in your journey, by the way, the links are all in my bio. Okay, we are the low price leader in the coaching space. I refuse to raise my coaching price. Oh, I did not raise the guided meditations, SP songs, or none of that shit now. So, Tiana, if you're thinking about getting it, you might want to get on that shit, bitch, because I'm going to raise them. I forgot. But I will not raise my coaching prices, because that's how I help as many people as possible get their SPs back. Okay. That's my whole mission here. That's our entire mission here, is to help everybody get the love of their life back. What the fuck? Now, I know I need to do that. Bevvy's like, you need to do that ASAP. It's going to be done later today, so you may want to get your shit now. Okay? Now, if you want to win a coaching call with me, you literally have 2 fucking seconds. You're going to literally drop a heart emoji in the comments because I told you that thanks Goldilocks, bitch. Because I told you that I would be giving away a coaching session today. I'm always a woman of my word. So if you want to be the lucky winner of the free coaching session, then you drop a heartsy heart and we are going to get the winner because every once in a while we bring that shit. Oh, that's a good one though. Is it weird that I want to talk to that person? Is that weird? Okay. But don't worry. If you don't win, you can always come back and we always choose somebody. But I don't choose somebody I haven't spoken to before. I got my winner. Chris D for real is the winner today. Is the winner today. So send Bevy a message, please. And she will put you on the calendar. So therefore, we can get it popping. All right? All right. We always give away coaching session at least once a week whenever I'm feeling the vibe. Okay? But don't miss your chance to work with me because if you want to work with anybody who's actually gives a fuck and wants to help you manifest your SP, I'm your bitch. Because I only teach what works. There's that much. Okay? You lost by that much, Rob. But I will tell you, if I came with a runner-up, it was you, Rob. It was you today. It was you today. I love you, Tyrese. I love each and every one of you besties. I gotta jet. If you are part of the 7-day intensive, because we go live in about a second, give me about 5 minutes. Let me go gather myself, get a little snacky snack, and then I'll be right there on the Zoom. All right. The link is the exact same as it was yesterday. All right. I love each and every one of you besties, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Doesn't want me to leave.